let's talk a bit about mental strength, fortitude, and stamina. So this is the VIP4 account. I'm on level 82. We're doing quite well in terms of being more than 10 weeks old. So, in fact, 11 weeks old. And if you check out the leaderboard, now I turned third. Because Borubar seems to be giving up. That's the reason. Others are still there, but what I see is that he logs in once a day and that's it. There was a day when he was kind of mental, in a sense that I defeated him, then he defeated me back. And I defeated him, then he defeated me back. We did it 3 times. This was, I think, 2 days ago, this turn. And then given that there was like 4 minutes left from the whole game, or this 9 PM server time, I just stopped and waited for the very last second. And when I attacked, unfortunately for myself, obviously, I lost. So he kept his position. But the attack did come. That's the thing. And he could see what was going on because you see this in the report. Not sure if it's still there. No, it's not there anymore. But this limbo of going up, down, up, down, up, down, it was just before this. And I think this was the fight where I couldn't take the position. It was exactly at 9 PM. Right after I could take the position because my 5th chances was still there. So you see everything went well. Until somehow at the very end he could finish and time out. He didn't defeat me, we just timed out. That's one of the chances of the arena. You see, what is the chance that he would be able to do this next time, right? So this was pressure, like high pressure, and obviously a few minutes afterwards I could just take the position, not a problem. So mental strength. And what did I do afterwards? The day after, given that I couldn't get 2nd place, and I usually get 2nd place here, this is my top objective, I was like a 5,000 behind Borubar. And what I did was I went to the emblems and started optimizing my emblems. Now, there are quite a lot of compromises, but this is not like a compromise. This doesn't look like a compromise either. Oh, the top one, yes, it is a compromise. I couldn't get anything better. In fact, I would prefer this elsewhere. But you see, I'm getting better emblems, obviously. And the emblem redistribution plus some roster optimizations made me gain like 15,000 in power. Or actually no, 15,000. 150,000 rather. But I don't think it was 150,000 because I did quite a lot of other optimizations too. And I purchased a couple of emblems via the Lucky Scam. Or what is it, the Lucky Snatch. Because I got up to 20. This is this orange pack. This was something worth getting. Plus the other one as well. Plus you get some extra soul stones. Plus I also purchased some for soul stones. So altogether I purchased just enough so that I get enough diamonds for the Covenant pool next week. And this basically sets me up in terms of strength. And what happened since then? Today he logged in only once. And there were some other days when he only logged in once altogether. So it seems like that even though he's like high in terms of VIP, I don't know if it's 9 or 11, I think it's gonna stop becoming a factor. And now we're gonna have a battle of 3 plus maybe the 5th position, same VIP4 opponent is still gonna keep on playing. But once we do the Covenant pool, and it's gonna happen quite soon, in that case, you know, we just go up and up. And this is when they just cannot take it. And I'll show you another option when they just don't fight. And I can see from the log when my opponents don't fight. See, they try. Luca tries as well. And he tries it once, and he's not there at 9 p.m. server time to try to overtake me, no. Why would he be? His chances of defeating me are slim. Now, Cleric Gore can sometimes defeat my defense position, but I take the position back exactly at 9. So you see, that's the idea. It's kind of cutthroat in the arena and also in the Glory arena. Now, oddly enough, in the Glory arena, and that's really weird, I could manage first position, because for some reason this Phoenix guy was not there to take first position. Today he was just slacking off. So obviously, if you fight for resources, you never miss a day. And this is the level of pressure and mental strength that will eventually cause your opponent to either give up or just say, okay, it's not worth it, let them have the position, not a problem, I'm still a lot stronger, and if push comes to shove, I will go and purchase stuff. So this is how I can sometimes get first position in this arena, but taking care of both arenas all at the same time is mentally obviously challenging, because once someone comes and defeats you, you have like a snap second to attack back and possibly rearrange the formation if needed. And in fact, I'm tricky enough to change my defense in the last minute. Usually I place my defense upwards. I even have formations, I think. Do I? No, actually I don't. It's not here. It's elsewhere. But sometimes I have this other formation that I move up. Or I move these 4 players here. And then let them decide where to charge and how to charge. But it's a bit harder to adjust to in the last minute. I only do this at the last minute. So that's the idea. And this earns you quite a lot of diamonds. Because even though it's a stalemate, sometimes you have like a circular beating that A is stronger than B, B is stronger than C, C is stronger than A. That's also possible. Or it's also possible that A is stronger than B and B is stronger than A. The attacker formation versus the defender formation. So even though like once in a blue moon you have this option that it times out, for example today, it's very rare. In that case, that's the defender's advantage. But positioning is the attacker's advantage. And that's what happened. So that's one type of pressure. You have to be mentally strong. Another mental strength type of exercise is that you always show up, you always maximize every single resource fight. And then your opponents see that you're just gaining strength every single day. And they are gaining a bit less strength. And the only way to keep their position is to continue purchasing diamonds, purchasing artifacts, purchasing other things. That's what's gonna happen, although I'm saying that the Lord Phoenix is quite strong. It's not a skill battle. It's gonna be a stamina battle. Whether this game is important enough for him in the future or he gets bored just like Selokan did. So it's not something that you cannot defeat a VIP 11 or a VIP 12, 13 out of just skill. You can defeat them when they stop playing and stop being so persistent. And the first sign today that Lord Phoenix was a bit less persistent than I was, that he let me win. It hardly ever happens. So almost every day he was there in the Glory Arena. Today he was online but didn't pay attention. So that's the idea. Let's see the artifacts though, because that always is important. This is easy. That's the new artifact that just got released not too long ago. But he got these two. Fortunately for me, and by the way, I'm releasing these with a buffer so that I don't give hints to these players, but I'm not holding anything back in my videos. Not this one, the other one. Which one? Wait, legendary armor. Where is the legendary hero armor? This one. It should be this one. The legendary hero armor, if he gets it, it's like $45. I mean, I'm gonna collect it for free, but that's a huge game changer. And the thing is that if that happens, I will have to grind for another like 2-3 months at least, to stay even. Now, this just lengthens the whole situation, but usually my strategy in these types of games is a bulldog strategy, which has always paid off in every single game mode. In EU 256, in EU 267, and now in EU 289. This bulldog strategy always pays off. Now, if there are two bulldogs, so Lord Phoenix does the same, and he wants the first position in the same way with the same amount of strategy and extra finesse, then you will see that most likely it's gonna take really, really long. And whether it's worth it, that's a life choice. But this bulldog decision is not here. So if you see the ranking, where is Lord Phoenix? Turn 43. So I was at turn 46, now at turn 49. I've been spending all my tries, without exception. Maybe he was just poor and unlucky, who knows. But these are like small differences, and after a while you see that this edge is not worth pushing. I'm not pushing these edges on other servers because I have quite a lot of other options there. But here, I mean, I have to get all the chests, obviously, and I have to maximize my position because I'm earning like 70 diamonds less a day. Plus who knows what other VIP system purchases there are. So this is the real difficulty. And the number one weapon that you have is persistence. And with persistence, the game completely changes. We will see how Stadwick evolves. You see that the updates get a bit less frequent because what's the point in updating every single day? Yeah, today this happened, today this happened. It's not the point. And most likely what I'm gonna do is as soon as I get to first place, I will do a Nico Rosberg. I may even change my name to Nico Rosberg, which means that I win the championship, or whatever it means to win the championship. So I've won the duel of this Battle of Glory or whatever already, but as soon as I become first in terms of power and in terms of arena position, I will just retire, because it takes effort to be a bulldog. But it trains mental strength. It also trains stamina, because you see, I could purchase all of this, spend like a couple of $100 or euros, and then I would place myself first. What's the point? What's the point of this? A real challenge is like this, and in this game you have a chance of finishing first. Maybe it will take a damn long time, but so far I have a damn good track record of beating other higher VIP players. You saw all this recorded. The only player, well, actually I managed to beat Marcus Jude as well on EU 267. It's like a borderline thing, so I think I will beat him again once I get a Covenant pool, because he just pulled. But then he's gonna pull again, and then I'm gonna pull again, and it's gonna oscillate, or it could oscillate, but it's not a secret that I'm not playing that strongly anymore there. So I will retire that account too, I will retire this account too, and I will stay on the EU 256. My original account. Why? Because that's where I'm the strongest, despite making those initial mistakes. So sticking with your original account makes sense. It's never late to start playing well, and if you're persistent, you can reach quite a lot. So you can reach heights that you originally couldn't even imagine. Alright, this was it about stamina and persistence.